From Anonymous, my fiance and I are getting married in November. I'm very much in love with him, and he is madly in love with me. There's only one problem: his weight. We got very comfortable being in a relationship and eating. We both have a gym membership, but he doesn't go at all. I go about 4 times a week. He always has an excuse not to go. I always try to motivate him. When he gets home, he smokes pot and plays video games and eats and eats. I tell him, let's go to the gym together, but he prefers to smoke pot. Sometimes I feel like I'm mean when I tell him to go to the gym. I even told him, if you lose weight, our sex life will be better. I know you're supposed to accept someone for who they are, but am I supposed to let him get to 300 pounds? I don't know what to do about this. I need some advice. P.S. I always laugh out loud during your opening monologue. Unfortunately, sometimes so do I. Yeah, you're misidentifying the problem. The problem is not his weight. The problem is he's a drug addict. And he's an addict in general, really. I mean, he's addicted to food, he's addicted to video games, he's addicted to pot. If he were coming home and drinking like he was using pot, you would see that he's an alcoholic, but because it's pot, you think it's fine. You don't want to marry an addict. That's the truth. Now, I think that this is not a question of whether he goes to the gym. This is a question of whether he gets his life together, gets his act together. This is a bad guy to marry because this guy is addicted. He is an addict. So you got to say to him, listen, I don't know if you're living with him, I don't know what, but you got to say, look, I'm walking away. You got to change this. You've got to change this. You've got to bring me a guy who's not addicted to pot, who's not addicted to video games, who works out and takes care of himself. I mean, that will show up in his weight, but you do not want to marry an addict, and that's what this guy is. And he's got to, and marrying an addict, I mean, like they say, the 3 A's that justify divorce are adultery, abuse, and addiction. And this guy is addicted. And, sitting around smoking pot is not okay. That is not okay. If you think that having an occasional reefer is fine, what can I tell you? But to do that all the time, come home and just smoke dope, that is drug addiction. And that's what you're seeing. And the gaining weight is just an effect of that. Don't marry him if he doesn't change that pattern.